Hey guys, what's going on? Derek, DNK Reptiles. Wanted to do a video tonight for you guys. Kind of go over a little bit about what we had going on this week, as well as continue with our little series of showing you guys some snakes that you haven't seen in a while from us. So wanted to do that. Um, Ultimately, I'm just trying to put out more videos, guys. I'm trying to get back in a routine of doing so. So, anyway, hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a great week. Getting ready for Halloween. We've got a few more, another week, 2 weeks left till Halloween. Um, One of my wife's favorite holidays is Halloween, so we're getting ready for that. She's getting everything all decorated up, and so hope everyone's getting ready for that. Let me know what you're doing. Taking the kids trick or treating? Are you staying home handing out candy? What's going on? Be glad to chat with you. Drop me a comment in the comment box below. You can also shoot me an email, dkreptiles2022@gmail.com. Be glad to chat with you there as well. Again, I'm Derek. This is DNK Reptiles. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor. Go down below, like, share, subscribe, pound that notification bell, set it to all so you don't miss another one of our videos. That would be awesome. We are trying to reach a goal of 1,000 subscribers, and everyone that subscribes to our channel helps us out. If you are a returning viewer, great, thank you. Make sure you go down below, hit that like button. That just lets YouTube know that people are watching my videos and helps them promote the video more. So please hit that like button. All right, guys. So first things first. Had a little Zoom meeting this week. I think it was 3 days ago. Yeah, 3 days ago. This Zoom meeting that I was a part of was myself and a bunch of other pet keepers, reptile keepers from around Colorado. The group that put on this meeting was a group called PACFA. PACFA is a group here in Colorado that helps I guess you could say they help make rules and laws here in Colorado for people like myself, breeders and pet keepers alike. My personal opinion of these people is some of them have no idea what they're doing. I call this group the Goon Squad. That's my personal opinion of them. They're all a bunch of idiots. Excuse my language. I don't mean to throw anybody under the bus, but just some of the stuff that they want to try and enforce. They want to try and make it law. I guess you could say. It's pathetic. So one of the things that I caught and they were talking about was for us rat breeders, the people who breed their own rats, or maybe you breed rats and that's your thing. Well, here in Colorado, they want to make it a rule that our rat enclosures must be 7 inches high. So when you talk about a rack, from the top of the feed tray to the bottom of the tub, they want that 7 inches high. If you're a rat breeder, you've been doing this for a while, you know that's going to cause a big problem, especially for your litters of baby rats not being able to reach the food or the water, which then in return creates an even bigger problem, because then you have to go and you have to put water dishes in the tub on the floor, as well as food, which then gets urinated and defecated on, in return wasting a lot of food that way. So that's why we put our rats into rack systems, and we build those rack systems to certain specifications so that our babies, when our rats do produce, they can in turn drink water and get food as well. And also that prevents mom from having to do all that for an extended amount of time. She does it till she doesn't need to anymore, and then they go and eat and drink by themselves. If you were to make those 7 inches deep or 7 inches high like they're talking about, it would be nearly impossible for your baby rats to get to food and water. So that's a problem with that one. They also mentioned some new things they were talking about with in the reptile hobby as far as enclosure sizes, and I mean, these kind of people have been doing this off and on for years. So it's not really nothing new, and it's not something that anyone should worry about really, um, because I mean, unless you're really messing up and you're really not treating your animals right and you get reported, I mean, there's not really they can't really enforce these laws that they're trying to make. Um, I mean, yes, technically they can if it was if they went higher up and went to the government. Um, but this group particular, a lot of what they were saying was just garbage. And I'm not the only one that thinks that. So, like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and throw anyone under the bus, and I'm not gonna you know make a big fuss of it. I don't think the laws or the rules that they were making will pass. And I've talked to a few other people that seem to agree with me. So, but I wanted to let you guys know. Please make sure that you guys support USARK. Very important to all of us reptile keepers, pet keepers. Those guys are the guys that fight for our rights. Without them, it's a high likelihood that we wouldn't be able to have the reptiles that we have. So get out there and support USARK. If you're not registered with them to support them, go do so. They do have different memberships you can get into, and you can register in multiple states for different USARKs. So go support USARK, guys. It's very important. It helps us fight guys like the people I was just talking about who try to put in phony laws and phony rules against our hobby and our businesses. So make sure you support USARK. Speaking of USARK, Phil Goss was at this Zoom call that I was a part of, and he had mentioned the same things that I kind of brought up with you guys about the rats, the rat enclosures, and the same with the snake enclosures. There was also a thing mentioned there about the number of animals that you could produce before you are legally required in the state of Colorado, which is where I live, to be licensed. Um, as of right now, that number is 400, but they were talking about lowering that number to 50. There again, I disagree. I think that limits a lot of new keepers from coming into the hobby, and for a lot of people, this is a hobby. They don't want it to be a business, and by lowering that to that number, there are a lot of species of snakes out there that produce big clutches, live clutches, and I think it just limits the people that want to produce clutches, but they don't want to make it a business. So I think lowering that number to 50 just really forces a lot of people to become legit that maybe don't really want to become legit, I guess you could say. It's more of a pet thing for them, more of a hobby, like I said. Whereas for myself and a lot of people, it's a business. Um, so that's kind of what I think on that. But again, like I said, I don't think anything that they're trying to pass is going to pass here in the state of Colorado. And that's just my opinion of it. So again, that group is known as PACFA, and they help make the rules and laws here for pet keepers and reptile keepers alike here in Colorado, which is where I live. So kind of wanted to let you know what what that was all about, and some of the things that I kind of disagreed with. It was very short on the reptile side, not too long on the reptile side. They didn't spend much time there. In fact, they spent more time um, in the dogs and cats and that kind of thing than they did on reptiles. So there wasn't too many things that they were trying to change, but the few things that that I caught, I didn't necessarily agree with. But just my opinion. You can look these guys up for yourself if you're in Colorado local. Maybe you were at that meeting. Let me know what you guys, if you were on that Zoom call this week here in Colorado. Send me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree or disagree with some of that stuff, and be glad to hear from you. All right, guys. So, like I said, we're going to continue our little series of showing you guys snakes that I haven't shown in a while. You guys have seen pretty much everything in the rack, which I did move, and I will show you in a minute, which is why you're seeing tubs now instead of the rack, which you usually see over in this corner. I kind of flip-flop things around. So You guys have seen pretty much everything in my rack to this point. Like I said in the last video, I haven't gotten anything new. So we're gonna kind of move on to some others that you guys haven't seen in a while. Again, if you're new, you're just watching this video for the first time, one of my videos for the first time. I try to do those videos as often as I can, and so if you don't see something tonight, come back. You'll see it all before it's all said and done with. I promise you. So the first one we're gonna show off is our boy Bam Bam. You guys have seen him a few times before. When we first got him, a few times after that. But I'm going to take you off the tripod here, and we'll show off this guy to you. Bam Bam is our, I'm sorry guys. He's considered a double het. He is a 66% het DG and 50% het pied. This was one we picked up from Jason Burton when we picked up our our Mojave 100% het DG and 66% het pied. So this is the male half that will go to our girl Pebbles. So this is Bam Bam. Again, 66% het DG and 50% het pied, guys. So double het DG pied. Very excited to get our girl up to size to pair him. Looking to get some visual DGs. So that's the plan with this guy. Flies are everywhere in here. So again, that's Bam Bam. Double het DG pied. Let me put you back up here for a minute. I can grab you another one down. Okay, we'll put the lid and stuff back on him. Everyone's doing well, guys. Like I said in the last video a couple days ago, really no issues. So let's see, who else do we want to show off here? I want to show you guys our girl, our visual pied, which isn't this girl here. I think this is our normal, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me for a minute, guys. I gotta fix a probe real quick just to make sure that we're not getting too much heat here. So excuse me for just a second. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Had to fix a probe. So that was our boy Stitch. You guys seen him in the last video. That was our visual pied male. You guys seen our girl Hydra. She is our ODYB Inchy Pastel 66% het pied female. You seen our Bamboo Roxy in the last video. So I know you guys have seen this girl a few times as well, and I'll have to change her off camera, but I'm going to show you our girl Ava. Ava is our pinstripe cinnamon Mojave female. She is one of our bigger girls, but she still is not quite up to size yet. So I'm going to show her off to you right quick. So this is Ava, like I said, pinstripe cinnamon Mojave. Doing well, getting up to weight. She's still quite a ways from it, but she is one of our bigger girls. Sorry guys, she's trying to hide from me. So that is Ava. All right. So I'll put this back up here. We'll get down to our girl Beauty. Beauty, like I said, is our visual pied female. We showed off the male end of that, our boy Stitch, in the last video. We're also going to show you our boy Mojo, or not Mojo, yeah, Mojo, who is our blade clown. So let me show this girl off to you right quick. Again, this is our visual pied Beauty. Doing well, getting big. She's not gaining weight as quickly as I'd like her to, but that's just how it is. They gain weight on their own time. But this is Beauty, again, our visual pied female, looking beautiful as always. Big plans for her as well eventually when she gets up to size. Love how she's yellowing out on the sides of her patterns there. Pretty cool. She's got a little white ringer right there on the top of her and back here. So pretty cool. So let's put her back. We'll show off Mojo right quick. I don't know why my phone's telling me it's too hot. It is kind of warm in this room tonight. We'll put this back. Show off our boy Mojo. So again, this is our Blade Clown male, Mojo. We picked this guy up from Out of This, let me see, Out of This World Morphs, Bryce. Great guy, great person to do business with. So if you're in the Colorado area, give him a look and check him out. But this is our Blade Clown male, Mojo. Again, he is breed ready. We just don't have any females that are ready up to size for him yet. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to pair him to yet. So, but that is Mojo. Blade Clown. Doing well. You guys seen, I believe you guys seen our boy Slytherin, which is our normal clown, in the last video. Oh, wrong way. Sorry, bro. So you guys seen Slytherin in the last video. He was in the rack on the bottom there. So that was Mojo. You guys seen our girl Beauty. We'll put her back. Excuse me for just a second. I have to put them all back now. Sorry if I bumped the camera, fellas. Ladies. Alright, so next one we're going to show off. I guess we'll show off our girl Stella. Stella is our, and I might have shown her off in the last video. But Stella is our het pied female. Again, we're going heavy into the pieds if you're new. Heavy into the pieds, so a lot of our snakes have pied in them. Pied is a recessive, so you have to have 2 copies of the pied gene in order to get a visual. When it comes to breeding that, same with clown. Clown is recessive. You have to have 2 copies of that gene to make a visual clown. So let me see here. Pull these 2 off. Alright, so again, this is our girl Stella. I'm going to pull you guys off the tripod, bring you guys over. I know my videos aren't the best, guys. I'm an amateur when it comes to videos. But it is just me doing this. I don't have a film crew following me around or anything. So hence why the videos kind of suck. And I apologize for that. I will do my best to make better videos as we go along. I know I've said that since we started making videos, but I try the best I can. So here's our girl Stella. Again, just a het pied female that we picked up from Jason Burton over at Nico Exotics. Doing well, getting big, eats very well. Again, just a het pied, going big into the pied, so it never hurts to have a couple hets. We've got our 2 visuals, as well as a few others that have the pied gene in them. So there is our het pied Stella. All right. And we'll put you back on the tripod for just a second, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get Lucy. We'll show Lucy off tonight. For those of you that don't know who Lucy is our pastel inchy female. Again, another one that we picked up from our good friend and mentor Jason Burton over at Nico Exotics. a while back. So give him a hoot. This girl has been our problem child. If you've been watching, you know this. She was off food for several months. We just recently, well, not recently, but a little while ago, got her back on food. So she is kind of skinny. I will let you guys know this now. But again, she is eating. And she was off food for several months, and that's why she looks pretty skinny. So this is our girl Lucy. Again, this is our pastel Enchi female. And she is going into shed, so she is kind of dark, guys. All right. So there's Luce. Again, pastel female. As you can tell by her eyes, she's going into shed. She's in the blue. Not looking too good right now. She always looks better after she sheds out. And again, the reason she's so skinny, guys, is she was off food for several months after being paired. However, she did not lay a clutch, but she did lose a lot of weight. So this is Lucy, pastel Enchi female. All right. So I'm gonna put the lid back on her. Again, don't hate me because she's skinny. She went off food for quite a few months. You guys that have been watching know that. We had some issues getting her back on food for a while. So she is eating now, and we are getting the weight back on her as quickly as we can. But like I said, it takes time, guys. These things don't happen overnight. So I apologize if that offended you in any way or made anyone upset. That was not the intention of that. So my apologies if that offended you. Her being as skinny as she is. But again, it happens with ball pythons. They do go off food. Sometimes it's hard to get them back on food. If you're new, you're having trouble with your snake eating, if you just got it, give it a week or two, guys. Let it adjust. Let it get used to being with you. Don't mess with it. If you had it for a while and it went off food, stopped eating, first thing you need to check is your husbandry. As I always tell you guys, I've done videos about this before. Check your husbandry out. Make sure your temps are correct. Another reason sometimes they won't eat is because of if they have a dirty enclosure, dirty bedding. Sometimes that will throw them off. They won't eat. So check that stuff. Humidity, that's another important thing. Helps them digest. Make sure your humidities are correct. Some snakes prefer a smaller tub. You can have an adult snake that just prefers to be in a smaller tub, feels safer in a smaller enclosure. You can also have snakes that just prefer a different prey item. And when I say prey item, I'm talking a rat. Maybe they prefer a mouse. Maybe they even want an ASF, an African soft-furred rat, for those of you that don't know what that is. If you watch my channel, you will know what that is, because that's what I also produce, African soft-furred rats. They come from the southern part of Africa, just like our ball pythons do. It's believed that that's the main meal that our ball pythons eat in the wild is ASF amongst mice and rats. So again, change up the prey item, check your husbandry, check your temps, humidity. If you have a bigger snake, try a smaller tub. Another thing you can do is, you always want to keep trying to offer. You don't want to just, you don't want to offer it one day and then go back in the next day and offer it. You want to wait a couple days. So when you offer it, doesn't take it out. Put that snake away, leave it alone. Don't mess with it. Give it a couple days and then offer it again, guys. The best thing you can do, or like I said, change up the prey item. Some snakes would rather take a mouse. Some snakes are picky and they'll take an ASF. Our girl Lucy, who I just showed you guys, like I was saying, she was off food for several months. I had been feeding her normal Norwegian rats. She stopped taking those, was off food for several months again, like I said, and I got her to take a couple of mice. She then wouldn't take a mouse. I went to ASF and she's been back on food ever since. It's just all on the snake, guys. Sometimes they do that. So again, if you're new, check your husbandry. Try a smaller tub if it's a bigger snake. Put some hides in, clutter it up. Some snakes would rather be in a bigger tub. If you gotta have it in a bigger tub, clutter it up. Clutter the tub up, guys. And like I said, change up your prey item if you need to. Try a mouse hopper. Go to a smaller size rat. Or if you can get an ASF, I know ASF aren't always accessible in a lot of places, but try an ASF if you can get one, because sometimes that stuff works. Um, but husbandry, temps, humidity, all that stuff's important, as well as keeping the enclosure clean, guys. You know, you have to think about it. If that was you in a tub or an enclosure like that, would you want to eat in a tub that's been defecated in or urinated in? Um, you know, same thing goes with them. They don't want to eat in that either. If the tub is too wet, if your bedding is soaking wet, a lot of times they won't eat, and a lot of times when you go to put a rat in there, the rat just gets soaked and they won't touch it. So you know, make sure your stuff is correct before you try feeding. Again, if you just got the snake in, you just brought it into your home, give it a couple weeks. Don't mess with it. You know, let it adjust to your home, let it adjust to being with you, and then try feeding it. So again, guys, just wanted to kind of go over a few things, go over that Zoom meeting that I was on, and give you my opinion of it. Like I said, I thought most of it was kind of a joke. They didn't really spend much time explaining things. A lot of the rules, a lot of the policies they were trying to put into law were just, they were kind of a joke, guys. So I call them the Goon Squad. I'm not going to mention the name again because I'm not going to sit here and throw people under the bus. That's not what we're here to do. But again, support USARK. Make sure you guys, you know, go check them out if you don't know who they are. They're the people that fight for our rights as animal keepers, reptile keepers. So make sure you go and support them. And I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys liked the video. Again, drop me a comment if there's something you guys want to see, or if you can think of a video that I can do that maybe I haven't done that you want to see. Drop me a comment in the comment box below. Let me know what you think. Something I can do better, let me know, as far as video wise. And again, let me know what you're doing for Halloween. Are you decorating? You taking the kids trick-or-treating? What you got going on? I know there's a few people that are going to start pairing up on Halloween, which is the 31st of October. However, we're not doing that ourselves. We are looking still at getting a female, like I said in the last video, that's breed ready. We haven't done that yet, so I will let you know when I do that. And I will also show that female off when if I get one. ASF are doing well, guys. We have a litter in there now waiting for them to grow up, and we're going to be feeding here pretty soon. So yeah, guys, I will try to do another video in another couple days. I do want to try to keep putting out more videos, so I will try to get another video out for you guys, show off some more snakes, and yeah, that's all I got for tonight, guys. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. Pound that notification bell, set it all, so you don't miss another one of our videos. Everyone that subscribes to our channel helps us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. We're 2 away from 100, so 2 more, we'll have 100 subscribers. That would be awesome. And until next time, guys, peace.